Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
I was going to say we should talk about the fact that somebody was on David Letterman.
Oh yeah, so okay, this was back in 1996, I believe. It was the year that Independence Day came out, so I'm pretty sure it was 96. It was Will Smith promoting Independence Day. It was Demi Moore who was promoting striptease, but her head was shaved because at that time she was filming G.I. Jane. And even though it wasn't on that particular episode, Prince performed. It was actually Prince was performing just so they could have the musical guest segment for the next day. It was fucking awesome. So this was July the 3rd? Or I want to say July the 3rd. It wasn't the 4th. I remember Independence Day got bumped up like a day early. Me and Eric ended up sitting like basically dead center of the screen. And you know, when you're filming the show, the camera, you know, you have the stage right in front of you, but there's also screens there where you could actually, when the camera pans to the audience and you can see yourself. So I had told my friend Eric, I said, look man, the next time the camera looks at me, and the whole thing is like they kept showing like me. Basically, I told my friend, I said, if they show me one more time, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna start throwing my hands in the air. So my friend Eric said, you know, we were 19 at the time. So he's like, do it. So as soon as the camera panned back to us, I lost my shit and throwing my hands in the air. Yeah,
sure. One of them guys right there. That's right. Exactly. That's right. School's out. You bet. That's right. One of the many student athletes of the NCAA, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
Him and I just start losing our shit. So of course the audience starts laughing because, you know, we're 2 seconds ago we look all calm and peaceful. Now we're just yeah. David Letterman goes, that's right. Once again, just to show what a comedic genius he was, because he had no idea that we were going to start losing our shit. And of course they could have edited that out. They could have said, hey, stop being an asshole. You know, they could have cut those two seconds out of the show and kept recording. David Letterman goes, that's right. School's out, you know. And the audience goes crazy. Now, mind you, you know, I'm a fat bastard. He goes, student athletes of the NCAA, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, it was a fat joke. Like, David Letterman kind of did a very, very smart fat joke on me because I was big and my buddy Eric was thin. That shows you the kind of fucking comic genius that he had because he vamped. He improv that. There's no way he had intentionally expected me and my friend Eric to fucking lose our shit. And when we did lose our shit, he kind of, you know, kept it going. They didn't kick us out of the theater. Could have easily kicked us out and just edited that out. But what happens is right at the end of the clip, I throw up the peace sign. And I guess maybe the editor, whoever was directing it, must have thought I was like flipping him the bird because it goes to me. I throw up the peace sign, and then they zoom over. You see like people in the audience kind of go like, like, no, I wasn't giving a middle finger. I was giving a peace sign. You know, I was on an episode of the Jack and Triumph show. You know, so I'm just destined to be on TV.
Nobody cares about that. God.
I'm TV's. I want to be known as TV's Chris Colon. There is a George Carlin special. It's called Back in Town. Me and my brother went to go see it, and it was in the Beacon Theater. I want to say that was also in '96. You could see my big head in the theater. And the weird thing was that me and my brother actually stand out because for whatever reason, I guess maybe because we were going out to like a theater to go see George Carlin, me and my brother fucking wore ties to see George Carlin, like the biggest anti-establishment fucking, you know, personality on the planet. And I guess we just thought, oh, we're going out to a theater, we're gonna go see George Carlin, we should wear ties. So you see two guys wearing ties and you see my big gigantic fucking head. Now, I had always had it, I always wanted to get famous where I would go on David Letterman's show and I would say, hey, Dave, you know, I was on this show years ago, you know, and then they would show that clip. But I guess that's never going to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were still talking.
What? Hey, you talked about your boss for like half an hour. I can talk about